Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, guys.
We are set up for lunch today,
Sure
as you
are.
can see from all of these dishes and desserts and drinks on the table.
We have quite the spread, and
Yes.
we bought everything from 7-Eleven this morning. We walked over and just grabbed a whole bunch of different items.
We sure did. And 7-Eleven is so popular in Japan in particular. Like, you see them on every street corner, and it's not just a little convenience store where you go to like buy a few drinks, pick up magazines. Like, you can make an entire meal.
You can make a big meal there. You can do photocopying. You can pay bills. You can go to an ATM. There's Wi-Fi. Some of the 7-Elevens even have a spot to eat. It's almost like I wouldn't call it a restaurant, but a quasi area to eat.
Yes.
They'll warm up your food for you. There's all these prepackaged meals.
They have microwaves. They have hot water so that if you buy noodles in a cup, you can like add boiling water and they cook right there.
It's incredible.
Give you chopsticks.
There's it's so much more than just a convenience store.
Yeah, so we thought that we would show you a 7-Eleven lunch.
Yeah.
We tried to pick out a lot of different items to kind of show you the variety that you can find in the store.
Yeah.
So like there's a big goods section. You can buy salads,
I'm actually going to
noodles.
count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 things.
Food items for lunch.
3 of them being drinks.
Wowzers.
How many are desserts? There's 3 desserts.
3 desserts.
We have chips. We basically have 2 mains, and then the rest are kind of all smaller. So.
Yes. So let's dig right in. We should start with the entrees.
Okay.
We got entrees. Sam was going straight for the noodles, but that's the main. Okay, so for my entree, I got a little salad.
Yeah,
this looks
has
like
tuna in it. And corn.
It looks like a coleslaw salad with carrots, lettuce, corn, egg, tuna. There's no dressing.
No, I don't think it came with dressing either.
Oh.
If it did, we couldn't find it. So.
That seems a little bland. Dry coleslaw.
You know what? I'm gonna try some of it too.
Go for it.
Let's dig in. I'm grabbing some tuna. Oh, I like the tuna. It's like a garden salad with eggs and tuna, basically.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I'm not getting a ton of fresh veggies these days, so.
That's not bad. When you get a bit of tuna and egg in your bite, it's not so dry. But if it's just coleslaw, it's like, eh.
Why don't we move on to this one? This bad boy over here.
Onigiri.
Onigiri. This is our first onigiri? Oh my gosh, we've been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah.
And the one I picked out was a tuna flavor, so I'll take a bite and then I'll let you try it too. Oh yeah. Look at all that tuna.
Wow.
Look at all that tuna.
So it's basically like a rice triangle wrapped in dry seaweed, and it can come with different fillings. This one is tuna and mayo.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We had a lot of these in Korea. They're called triangle gimbap over there. You can find these basically everywhere. You find them in supermarkets. You find them in 7-Elevens.
You know, the packaging is really interesting because it's wrapped in such a way, like you have to pull down 3 different plastic parts.
Yeah.
That keep the rice separate from the seaweed, so it won't get all soggy while it's there on the shelf.
You did a good job of that. You got it right in the first go.
I unfolded it, yeah.
You unfolded it really well. So yeah, this you wouldn't have as a meal. This would be like a perfect snack. Or if you were gonna have it as a meal, you'd have to have other things to go along with it.
Yeah.
You like it?
I do like it.
I have another bite of that. It's got a bit of a spicy mayo, no? Good. What other appetizers do we have? Oh, the fish. Yeah, the dried fish. So I'm just gonna pour that out here for us so you guys can see it all. Look at that. Yeah, let's try that.
These are like little stringy bits. Is that fish or is that squid?
I think it's squid.
I feel like it could be squid.
It tastes like squid to me. I can't tell from the packaging. There's no English to say it, but
no.
Yeah, it really tastes like squid.
It's like very dry and very chewy.
I like it. I think I like it more than you.
Probably.
Would you eat that as a snack? I would.
I feel like this is the type of snack Sam would grab if we were going to a movie in Asia.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Or a bus ride.
Let me stick this in my pocket, bring it into the movie. But yeah, another interesting 7-Eleven snack.
And before we move on to our mains, we also have, we just found these like 2 days ago for the first time. These are amazing, and they're a 7-Eleven item. You can see that they have a 7-Eleven logo. They're wasabi chips.
Yes.
And they taste like, sure they do have the wasabi flavoring, but they also have like a cracked pepper kind of flavoring. This is actually my new favorite snack in Japan, I should say, not.
Really?
Also from 7-Eleven too. Yeah, if I was thinking of like one thing to have that wasn't sweet but kind of crunchy and cheap and tasty to take along somewhere,
Wasabi chips.
I go for the wasabi chips.
Yeah. You know, I have really fond memories of 7-Eleven because I first discovered them when we started backpacking around Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
And especially when we were in a big city and it was really hot, like Bangkok, for example.
Yeah.
We'd always be like seeking out AC, like if we needed to walk from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And it was really far. We'd
strategically
be like,
go in.
Let's go into a 7-Eleven and cool down a little bit.
Well, we get a cold drink and
or
then we would stay in, or an ice cream and stay inside and drink it with the air conditioning. All right, why don't we move on to the drink? So you got one that you've never tried before.
Yeah.
And I have one I haven't tried before. Mine is called Suntory Sparkling Snow Peak. And as you can also tell here, it says it has 0 calories.
Okay.
So, and what's yours?
I don't know. It looks... I thought it was going to be something fruity just based off of the colors, and now I'm looking at it and there's like a man exercising.
But there's a splashing.
There's a red cross sign.
There's a fruit there that's splashing in water.
I feel like this might be a vitamin drink.
Could be. We technically did get another drink that was a vitamin drink. Okay, Suntory Sparkling. Let's try it.
Mine smells like Kool-Aid.
Oh, this is cool. This is like a little bit like a ginger ale, but without the sugar, and it's refreshing. It has a ginger taste, and it doesn't have the sugar. It doesn't have the sweetness.
Mine is like watered down Gatorade.
Let's swap.
I feel like this is a drink that you have, a sports drink, after you've been like, running out in the sun.
Oh yeah, it does have a sports drink taste.
Yeah.
Very subtle sweetness to it. I like mine more. It has more bite.
Oh, yours is super fizzy.
Okay, the last one to try
and
is there's a
got
vitamin
a little
drink.
bottle too.
Yeah, and this is a vitamin C drink. I think it might have 1,000 milligrams. Okay. I'm getting 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and then the rest is in Japanese, so I have no idea.
This reminds me of a drink they used to sell in Korea in like a little brown bottle with an orange label, and if you felt like you were getting a cold, you were about to get sick, you would get that vitamin C drink and just have the whole thing.
This has a lot of vitamin C.
It looks like that. We're out of our little vitamin C.
It tastes like a vitamin C tablet that's been dissolved in water.
We should also mention the price of all this. It only came to like $20.
Yeah, it's
and 20, we have 12 items.
It was 2,100 something yen. So yeah, it came
less than $20.
It was less than $20 US for all this food. And keep in mind, we probably won't finish it all now. We're gonna have it for lunch and our dinner. All right, why don't we move on to the mains? So, do you want to try mine first, and we'll try yours?
Sure. Mine requires some preparation.
Mine's yakisoba. They microwaved this about 45 minutes ago. It's still
warm.
Lukewarm, I think.
Ooh.
Let's try that. Look at all those noodles.
Yeah. So soba is technically a buckwheat noodle, but for yakisoba, it can be any type of noodle. It can be just a plain wheat noodle, not buckwheat.
Has a tangy kind of like soy sauce kind of.
A little bit sweet too.
Like a little sweet. That's good.
Just some fried noodles. You have some beef in there.
That could definitely be a meal in and of itself. If just one of us is having it.
Ooh, and pickled stuff on the side.
I like it.
It's not bad. It's not my favorite. We've had a lot of really good noodles in Japan. Like, I've really enjoyed my ramen, my udon, soba. So now, I don't know, I feel like yakisoba is at the bottom for me.
Near the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
I'm in the noodle department. Well, let's try yours.
Okay. So I got the cold soba noodles, cold buckwheat noodles. The color is like a little bit gray.
You've got sauce. So
this is like really stuck together. Hopefully the sauce will.
Oh, there's this too.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Is this for dipping?
Yes. You put it in here and you dip the noodles in there.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Let's assemble my dish.
So look, I've got nori. These are the little seaweed, dehydrated seaweed pieces.
Okay. I've got this liquid stuff.
There it goes. Oh, and then this is spring onions too. Ooh. One of my legs is already falling asleep, guys. So should we throw in the spring onions as well?
Sure.
What's that?
What's this?
No idea.
It's a white liquid.
Let's try it without that, and then if it doesn't feel good enough, then we'll add it. Dip it in.
Dip. We're gonna make a mess on this table. I can tell you now. Okay, let's try it.
Does that feel complete?
It tastes like soy sauce with chives.
Maybe we should put in the other one.
What could this white liquid be?
I like the noodles though.
Yeah, the buckwheat noodles are
very
really
refreshing.
nice for summer. Yeah, I really enjoy.
Which it is right now, guys. It's like the middle of
July. Or is it just water? Is this for like separating the noodles?
Watering it down.
Should I pour it on the noodles?
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't want it on the noodles. pour a little bit more there and just leave it.
Okay, there's some left in there.
Dunking it in again. I'm taking it for a big swim. Oh, this is so refreshing.
That's the thing with packaging in Japan. It's only in Japanese, so there's like a lot of mystery, a lot of things that you just don't know. Am I supposed to eat it like this? Is this how it goes? Am I doing it right?
My left leg is falling asleep.
Oh my gosh. Stretch them out.
Stretch them out. Any favorites so far?
I feel like now it's sweeter.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Could have been liquid sugar. My favorite so far, I like the chips. I actually like my noodles.
Your onigiri was nice. I would take another bite of that.
And I like my gingery Suntory Sparkling.
I'm trying to think what else we can tell you guys about 7-Elevens here in Japan. You know what?
What?
A lot of them are open 24 hours. That's something good to know. Because when we first got to Japan and we were super jet lagged, we were waking up at like 1, 2, 3 in the morning. We'd be like, ooh, we're so hungry. And we'd run over to the convenience store. They'd be working there.
I think also their menu changes throughout the day. It's like you can go in at different times of the day and they have different things stocked. Especially for like these pre-packaged meals that need to be heated up.
I've also noticed if you go towards the end of the day, they discount the meals just like they do in the supermarket. Because they obviously want to clear their stock so they have fresh meals prepared for the following day.
So it's a really good budget tip.
But yeah, we've been frequenting convenience stores quite often. I'd say at least once a day. Like if we're not having a meal there, we're usually popping in for a drink or like a little snack. Enjoying those noodles?
Yeah, they're kind of greasy and good. And there's some interesting desserts. 2 of them are matcha green tea. There's a cookie, and it looks like a cannoli, like a Japanese cannoli kind of.
Italy and Japan collide. In the form of a pastry. This 7-Eleven we went to had a pretty big pastry section.
No.
They had like a lot of donuts and cookies and baked goods. I went for something that looks pretty North American. Like this looks like a long, twisted, glazed donut. Yeah. Should we move on to dessert?
Let's move on to that.
I feel like I could leave my noodles for later, maybe for dinner. And yeah, I'm eyeing that donut. That just looks so good.
The thing is heavy in the hands. Like I picked that up, it's like, whoa, it's got a lot of icing sugar on it.
I went for size. Check this baby out. Look at that. So it has glaze on one side. It's just plain on the other. And let's bite in. I hope this is like a Krispy Kreme donut. That's what I'm hoping for.
Let me try some of that too.
Not quite as fresh as it should be.
I've got a ton of icing sugar.
It's not stale, but it's not like the Krispy Kreme I was dreaming up in my head.
No, it's more like convenience store, supermarket quality.
Yeah, and I feel like it's the Japanese version of a donut. Japan's baked goods are very different from what you get elsewhere in the world, but I am gonna eat it. I'm probably gonna eat the whole thing. So it can't be that bad. Sugar falling everywhere.
Moving on, the matcha green tea cookie. It is called Matcha White Chocolate Cookie, and you get one. It reminds me so much of the Subway cookies, Subway sandwich. It's actually, this one kind of reminds me of it's the white chocolate with macadamia nut.
Okay.
Has the same size, the same texture. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna grab a bite. Oh wow, it really tastes the matcha. It has the same texture as the Subway cookies too. It's like it's not a crispy cookie, more of a chewy one. It's soft and chewy. Oh, and the delayed onset of the white chocolate chips.
Okay, I want to see what this is all about. Let's see.
Make sure you get a big bite with the white chocolate chips.
I don't like chocolate chips. Not white chocolate chips. I like real chocolate chips.
I like this.
It's interesting.
I'll take some more of that. I really like this one.
I'm undecided. I
like it more than the donut. I think I like the donut more. Okay, and the last thing for us to try, guys, is actually, it's not like a cannoli. Now that I'm touching it, it's more like a pancake.
Ooh.
It looks like a matcha pancake, and inside there's red bean piece with the zuki beans. And then I think this is kind of like a matcha cream. Oh, I love the zuki beans.
Is that like whipped cream?
Yes. That's my favorite part, the zuki beans at the bottom. The pancake is really fluffy, and the cream is also very light. It's not a thick cream.
Ooh, it is a fluffy pancake. I see what you mean. This is not what I was expecting.
No, me neither. I thought that the shell might be harder, but it's actually just it's a fluffy pancake. You like that one?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty tasty. I love the beans.
The beans are everywhere. How many desserts have we had with red bean paste?
Yeah, that pretty much concludes our meal, trying different things from a Japanese 7-Eleven.
Yeah, we wanted to show you guys the variety that you have inside the stores.
Yeah.
And like seriously, there's like a salad section, cold noodle section.
Yeah.
You can get Western style food like spaghettis with carbonara and tomato sauce.
You can even pick up non-food items, just magazines or school supplies. That it's like, it's so much more than just a place to get your Slurpees and chocolate bars and chips like in North America.
Yeah, and they even have like an entire section where it's household cleaning supplies, like for your toilet, or if you need toilet paper, or like Windex. Yeah, you can really find it all.
Find it all in there. So if you ever visit Japan, you definitely have to go in a 7-Eleven.
Try eating at a 7-Eleven.
Indeed. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We still have some more food to eat, but we are gonna say goodbye from now.
Farewell.
Farewell. Ta-ta.